Let's proceed. For number 3, find the Laplace transform of t to the n for n as a positive integer. Okay, so from here, we have here the Laplace transform of t to the n as the integral from 0 to infinity of e raised to minus st t to the n with respect to t. Okay, of course, the integration by parts, no? U is equal to t to the n. The first derivative is nt raised to n minus 1 with respect to t. dv is equal to e raised to negative st with respect to t. And then v is negative 1 over s e raised to negative st. Okay? So with that said, we have here uv as negative 1 over s t e raised to minus st from the limit of what? 0 to infinity minus the integral of v du, which is the integral of negative 1 over s e raised to negative st times nt raised to n minus 1 with respect to t from 0 to infinity. And then after that, what we can do for this part is to approach the limit. We can take out negative 1 over s. Then take the limit of, I'm sorry, it's t to the n. I thought, ayan, okay, sorry. And then it's t to the n, e raised to minus st, as t approaches infinity, minus 0 to the n. So, the coverage of limit is only from this part. And then e raised to negative s times 0. And then plus n over s times the integral of e raised to minus st, t raised to n minus 1 with respect to t from 0 to infinity. Okay? You will notice that what? That, okay, sir, how will I take the limit? Kasi this one is already what? 0. How about the first part? Okay? Like the style that we're doing earlier, we can what? Use the limit as t to the n e raised to minus st as t approaches infinity as what? We can use the L'Hopital's for this by what? Putting e raised to st first. By the way, no, um, we're not using L'Hopital's una, but we need to put e raised to st in the denominator. So we'll have a non-negative exponent. Okay? And then after that, since it's obvious, no, from here that what? Sa bagay, no, when you try to approach the limit, it becomes indeterminate pa rin. So what we can do is to use the L'Hopital's by making it what? Nt raised to n minus 1 all over what? S e raised to st as t approaches what? Infinity. Now, what I'm trying to say for this part is this. If we continue this, no, if we continue this, you'll have here what? The limit of n times n minus 1 and then going with 2 and then 1. Okay? All over what? All over s raised to n minus 1 e raised to st. Okay? As t approaches infinity, I want you to see it that tawag ko dito, no, the only thing that your limit affects is this part. And since it's on the denominator, it will what? Approach to 0 because you don't have any powers of t here. Okay? So meaning to say, the large amount of exponent, no, will converge on this end. And this becomes what? 0. Okay? And what happens next is this. This becomes what? Equal to, it's equal now to what? So, of course, this part will be, no, wala na siya. So, it will be n over s na lang. And then, we have to integrate the next one. But we have to use what? Another integration by parts from here. Sige. U is equal to t raised to n minus 1. du is equal to n minus 1 t raised to n minus 2 with respect to t. For dv, it's e raised to minus st with respect to t, and then v is negative 1 over s e raised to minus st. Definitely, this is what? N over s, and then multiplied by, this is multiplied by uv as negative 1 over s, e raised to negative st, t raised to n minus 1, from 0 to infinity, plus the integral of n minus 1 over s, e raised to minus st, t raised to n minus 2 with respect to t. Okay? So, after that, we know that this is already 0 because of this proof. Okay? And so, we can what? Proceed with this as n over s times n minus 1 over s times the integral of e raised to minus st, t raised to n minus 2 with respect to t. Can you see the pattern? No? Therefore, it is n times n minus 1 over s squared of the Laplace transform of t raised to n minus 2. Right? No? From here. And therefore, what you can you see what's happening? I mean, let's go back here. The Laplace transform of t to the n is n over s times the Laplace transform of t raised to n minus 1. Okay? And the Laplace transform again of t to the n is n times n minus 1 over s squared times the Laplace of t raised to n minus 2. Now, we can look for the third one. Okay? It's n times n minus 1 times n minus 2 all over s cube times the Laplace of t raised to n minus 3. Okay? We can get the pattern from there. And therefore, finally, we can have the Laplace transform of t to the n as what? N times n minus 1 times n minus 2 up to what? 2 and 1 over what? S raised to n plus 1. Yan. No? Can you see the pattern that I'm creating? No? Okay? And so with that said, what we can do is to make it the Laplace transform of t to the n as n factorial. This is factorial already. All over what? S raised to n plus 1. Oh, that's it. That will be the answer for number 3. Okay? And then, number 4 is this. Find the Laplace transform of h of t, where h of t is from t to 5. So what we can have there is this. Let's have there the Laplace transform of h of t as the integral of t e raised to minus st with respect to t from 0 to 4. Oops, no, from here. But it will be cut, no, the integral of 5 e raised to minus st with respect to t from 4 to infinity. Remember, since it's a piecewise defined, um, then we cannot directly integrate the function from 0 to infinity. We have to cut it, depends on the how it was divided in piecewise. So now we'll have there the integration by parts using tabular method. Okay? So from there, we have there what? T. And then we have e raised to minus st, and this is the sign. Okay? So for that one, for the algebraic part, differentiate until it gets 0. Then the remaining, we have to integrate it until the end of the table. So integrate again. And for sign, it's plus and then minus. Now for the sign convention, for the pattern, we have to apply this direction. So definitely the Laplace transform will be, the integral will be negative 1 over s t e raised to minus st plus 1 over s e raised to negative st from 0 to 4. And then the next one will be what? Easy to integrate. It will be minus 5 over s e raised to minus st from what? It's from 0 to infinity. Sorry, 4 to infinity. I was carried away, no? 4 to infinity. So after that, we can now what? Negative 1 over s times 4 e raised to minus s times 4 plus 1 over s e raised to negative s times 4, and then plus 1 over s 0 times e raised to negative s times 0 minus 1 over s squared e raised to minus s times 0, and then minus 5 over s times the limit of e raised to minus st as t approaches infinity minus e raised to negative s times 4. Remember that this part is only covered by the limit itself. So, with that said, this is 0. This is 1, by the way, 1. And so what we can do for the Laplace of this one is this. The Laplace of h of t is this. It's 1 over s e raised to minus 4s plus 1 over s squared e raised to minus 4s. And then we have there 1 over s e raised to minus 4s. Wait lang. Kasi ano yan eh, it's 5, positive 5, and then minus 4 is 1. Okay, that's it. And the best way we can combine it is through common denominator. So s e raised to 4s plus e raised to minus 4s all over s squared. So finally, this is now s plus 1 e raised to minus 4s all over s squared. And this becomes the Laplace transform for number 4. Okay? So, going back, this is the tables of the Laplace transform. Yes, you need to memorize the tables. It's like what? It's like a formula in integration, differentiation that you need to memorize. Okay?